After hitting every ice fishing show this year, I put together a back-to-back walkthrough of the lightest, wildest, and most luxurious ice houses out there, so sit back and let's dream a little. This is from icefishmn.com. You've probably seen these around. This is a brand new shack that they have this year. It is an ice camping shack where they've got, I think it's 5 TVs in here. They've got the 3 bunks in the back. And then you've got where you can sleep on these fold-out benches here. I think there's 2 of them there. So it's a 5-person sleeper shack with the 3 bunks and then the 2 here. And you can see you've got live scope, you've got underwater camera. This thing's decked out. You've got a cooking area here, microwave, cooktop. I love the all black interior. It looks pretty awesome. At this show, they had just finished it like a couple of days before. Really nice fireplace on the inside. They've got a bunch of catch cover accessories for rattle reels. Again, live scope. You've got underwater camera, and then you've got TV that you can watch as well. And you can see all the holes that they have. Here's an outside view of what this awesome thing looks like. They also had these ice jig trays that were mounted on the inside there. I guess Ice Master makes them, so if you like them, you think they're pretty cool, you can go check them out from Ice Master. Evidently something custom that they did for them. Moving on over to the ambush area. They have made leaps and strides this year in the wheelhouse category. This is the Conquest 220, $85,000 MSRP on this puppy here, but you can see a full 8 foot wide, 22 feet long. I think we'd have to go back and look at it, but you've got that bunk all the way in the back there. That's a lift bed. You've got your full dinette in the back there. Of course, that can go down into a nice big size bed as well, probably a queen size bed. You've got TV wall mounted right by the door, your big ambush control panel there. You've got a storage closet right in front of the entrance door across from it. You've got a bunk and a bench underneath there. And then tons of cabinet space, full fridge, microwave, oven, stovetop. I think that's a dry flush toilet it looked like. And then you've got your converter and everything up in that front bathroom space there. Really awesome. Again, Ambush does the composite trailer. So it's an aluminum frame, all composite exterior, composite floors, ceiling, walls. This thing's awesome. I really like the rod holders on the door. That's a great place to put them so that way you're not using up wall space inside. I thought that was a pretty dang good idea. I know I just saw there's a sold sign on the front of this thing. Really nice single axle trailer. They're very light again because they are aluminum framed. And you can see here the structure that they have on even the bottom of that bunk. They've got the ladder. They've thought of a lot of really cool things here. These are not wood cabinets. These are, again, all composite cabinets as well. And you can see inside of this one, we've got that dry flush toilet and the converter up there as well. This one's a little bit different design here where you've got the fridge a little bit further back. You've got that big jackknife in the back there, but you can still sleep, I think, 3 in here. Oh, you can sleep 4. You've got the top that still comes down, but you've got that bench across the back there where I'm now currently sitting instead of that dinette in the back. And then Ambush, they also have a lot of skid shacks. They are now making these tilting flatbed aluminum trailers as well, so you can haul your machine, ATV or side-by-side with your skid shack. Just pull it on, back it off. So these are pretty awesome that they now make. Ice Pro was at one of the shows here as well. It looks like Walleye Dan is working with them this year. Pretty nice. These are all, I think they're fiberglass exterior, 2-piece shell, top and bottom, but they've done a really nice job. They came out with these last year. They've done a lot of upgrades already this year. You can see in this really simple design, the catch covers in the floor, and then you also have that spear hole as well. Here's the normal look of the outside. I really like that blue accent light on it. You've got the double doors in the back that kind of open up to be able to get your unit in there. And they now have where you can flip down those benches into a sleeper shack into the beds. You've got where you can actually get a cooktop in the front area. You've got an awning out the side. You can truly use this as a camping shelter. And those access doors in the front there, you can actually put your propane tanks in there. Those are actually very big cavities in the front there, so your propane tanks aren't on the outside. Really lightweight. I think they weigh about 1,800 pounds. And then as we step over, Core Ice, here is one of the hybrids. I think this is the 6515. Probably, honestly, one of my favorites in the lineup from Core. You've got your front cabinet here. where you can go in here. You could throw a dry flush toilet if you want to. You can throw a bucket or storage or whatever you want, but that front closet is pretty nice. You do have an oven, a cooktop, a microwave. Again, all composite. What's cool about Core is they're the only ones that have the patent on the hybrid design that allows you to have a skid house and a wheelhouse all in one. Here is a bigger, looks like in, here's a bigger one, looks like an 8519, and you can see it's set up, decked out for ice fishing already. This is somebody's unit that they had brought in. You can see microwave, you've got a nice sink. This is the full RV package. So you've got a flush toilet, sink in the front closet area. It's actually a bathroom, and you've got a shower. 4-season use. You can see the raised floor. The tanks are inside in a heated compartment. Freshwater, gray water, and black water. Again, really lightweight trailers. They've got the awning. They've got the LED lights on the outside. The Core has done a really nice job with them. And then they've got their trailhead version of these, which is more of the off-road kind of camping type as well. And you can see you've got a sink up front there, so it's got the water package. Stepping into some of these snow bears, there's a few of them, so we're gonna roll through them here really quick. I love how they're doing the flooring in some of these now, where you've got that aqua traction type flooring. I know that's just one of the brands, but they've got this thing decked out with TVs, the LED lights in here. The one thing I haven't seen is a really good way to sleep in these. I'd want to sleep in one if I owned one, but I know they're really for like guiding and that type of thing. So you've got live scope set up in here. The nice thing about these is you never need to go outside. You get in, you drive around, you drop the shack down, you grab your auger your hole, you fish. If you don't want to be there, you raise it back up on the tracks and you start moving. You don't go outside. It is pretty dang awesome, I guess, other than dumping your slush bucket. Here is the outside of another one. You can see they had that TV antenna dish there. And then this one's a little bit more bland on the walls on the inside, but you can see there you've got a bench to sit on. You've got the driver's chair. This is their more basic model, but they're still expensive. I want to say $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 for these units. Here is, you can see the track system and what it looks like with the skis on the front. These can go on some pretty thin ice, but of course they're not amphibious. Here you go, 2025 TL in that price point there. This one is nice and decked out as well. You've got that aqua traction flooring. You've got the captain's chairs in the back, the driver's chair. You've also got a bench seat in there, multiple TVs, the skylight. That is $125,000, but that thing is decked out. Look at that. And then they've even got a spot for your cooler on the back, your propane tanks, and then most of them use a generator as well. These things are incredible. This is like a dream ice fishing rig. Yep, and then right up front there is where a lot of people will put something like your generator. Glacial Lake Snow Bear is this one right here. As you can see, just walking around the show, like these things are everywhere. This is at the St. Paul show here. This is Glacier. You've got Yeti. You've got Ice Castle. You've got a bunch of them. This is the Yeti Angler. This is a 6x16, and you can see you've got that wood, more cabiny feel now is what we're going to get into in some of these. Yeti does a really nice job. They have some of the best seats in their houses. They're so comfortable. These jackknife sofas, the benches. This is a 4-person sleeper, so you can sleep on those bottom ones, and then both of them have a bunk up top, which for a 16-foot one is pretty impressive. This is a new Campsite Ice 16 GT, as we can see here. And as we go in, it's actually a pretty dang nice unit. I've never heard of Campsite Ice before, but you've got that wood interior here. And I like that it's the front door is in the V nose, and then you've got that closet bathroom area that's just like a porta potty. You could put dry flush toilet or whatever in there. You do have a water package with a sink there, and then you've got a stove, oven, microwave, bench right there in the front with a bunk above it. So there's 2. And then in the back, you've got that really big, nice dinette area that you can put into a bed, and then the bunk up top. So this is a 4-person sleeper, probably 5 if you've got like a couple and a family type of thing. But you've got a fridge in here. It's a pretty nice open setup, but it gives you that homey, cabiny, camping vibe and feel as well. It's got an air conditioner in it. Most of them now look like they're coming with air conditioners, especially at this price point. You're going to want to get that 4 seasons of use out of it, but they've done such a nice job. There's not really a bad one anymore. $41,000 for this Glacier. Lots of windows in these Glacier units I found. Again, wood interior here, that nice black full fridge freezer combo there. All the accent lighting. You've got the drop down bed. You've got the dinette benches in here, which is pretty nice. So you've got 2 can sleep there. And then you've got 2 for the bunk and the bench right across from when you come in. And then in the front of this unit is where you've got the bathroom. So before we get there, we've got the kitchen here, stove, oven, microwave, and then inside of it, this is the full RV. So you've got a shower inside of it. You've got a toilet, flushing toilet, and a sink. So if you're one of those people that wants to take a nice hot shower in your ice house, this is one of those units that can do it. Glacier's come a long way with their units, in my opinion. Here's a Glacier Explorer. I really like the sleek exterior on this. I like it a lot better than that ribbed look to it. But you can see this is a 17 EXP 37,850. So I know that's really expensive, but not as expensive as some of these other ones we've seen. These are the really nice couches in here. This one is, again, a 4-person sleeper if you're going out with buddies. Otherwise, you could do 5 if you've got like a husband-wife combo and then some kids in here as well. So if you're thinking for camping, ice camping, all of that. And then, of course, you've got your front bathroom, this is a non-RV package. And so you've got a spot just to throw a bucket below that toilet seat that's in there, which is pretty nifty that they build that in for you. So it's intended to be a bathroom in that front V. But you can see the kitchen's got everything that you need. And they started putting their Glacier kind of frosted glass window up there like Yeti has always done. But the oven and the stove are key. Some of these don't have both of them. Here's another one of the Explorer. This has got the ribbed on the outside. You can see it's stepping up, $54,000. This is a tandem axle galvanized frame is what we're looking at here. And this is stick framed, it looks like. So you've got a galvanized steel frame, wood framing on it, and then you've got that wood interior for that kind of cabiny feel on it. Pretty nice looking unit. Let's step on into it here. They've got a bump out in this unit right in the middle. You've got a nice fireplace there. And then you've got the dinette in the back. It does have the drop down bed above that back dinette, which is pretty dang cool. You've got these like fold up spots that you can use as little tables there. I think they may even function as stools. I don't know if they're strong enough for that, but they've got the kind of cabinet space up there to give you more storage even when the bed is in that up position, which is pretty cool and kind of hides that upper bed. And then you can see you do have a stove, you have an oven, and then in the front V is where you're going to have that bathroom as well. Push outs in these ice shelters is not super common as of yet, but they are growing. Of course, they've been out for a long time, but more and more look like they're starting to play around with that idea. Full RV package, so you've got a shower, toilet. It's a step up in there because the tanks are inside of there, so that way you can still use the water tanks in the winter as long as you keep it heated. Pretty nice big mirror there. You've got that nice sink in the inside as well. Sink in the kitchen as well. And then here's another one of the Glaciers. $44,000 trailer, 21 EXP. So we've got that center storage closet there, which is going to be your bathroom. You've got a full fridge, no oven in this one. It doesn't look like, you noticed that, but it's got the stovetop, 2 burners. You've got a fireplace there. It did have a microwave. You've got your dinette in the back, and then up top, you do have the drop down bed because, like, honestly, you're just losing space if you don't have those nowadays. So you can sleep 2 there. And then in the front V, you have the 2 bunks. I like this style if you have kids or just to keep those out of the way. So you can have 2 people up front. So this is a 4-person sleeper as well. 5 if you've got maybe parents that want to be on that front drop down. And then inside of the closet area, of course, is a bathroom. This is a full RV package. So you've got a flush toilet, a shower, and a sink on the inside as well. I really don't know why they didn't put an oven in here. That seems like a little bit of a miss, but you do have the fridge and the microwave and the stovetop. Stepping over into Nordic Lodge. These are really nice units as well. As you can tell, $43,000. This is their base model by the looks of it because it's got just the really bland interior kind of walls. You do have that front V bunks. You do have an area to put a bucket with a toilet seat lid on it. You've got an oven with a stovetop. You've got a microwave. And then in the back, you can see really basic, but it is a nice toy hauler. You've got the two jackknife sofas in the back there. And then you've got, it looks like a Happy Jack bed that goes all the way to the top. Really nice open area. Look at this guy, $84,000. This is a Yeti, 8 holes, 6 to 8 people. This is the 8 by 21, 8 feet wide, tandem axle. It is a aluminum frame on this puppy. And what was interesting is they made their own step. Most people are using the Sure steps. Yeti looks like they made their own. You've got a cute little 2-spotter there in the middle. You've got your kitchen that kind of flows along both sides. You've got the sink on one side, the oven and the stovetop on the other with the vent hood and the microwave. You've got a TV over that side wall. This is where your wheel wells are. And then you've got the TV up front. It looks like a fireplace below that, which is pretty dang nice. Lots of cabinet space, a little bit tighter in the middle there, but you're gonna be between the wheel wells anyways. But that nice little area there with the table is a nice add. I haven't seen that yet. Then you've got actually the fridge on the other side of that. And then in the front V, you do have 2 bunks, which is nice, a little bit more privacy. Full RV package with a sink, toilet, and shower in that front area as well. So a really unique layout. I really like this layout. These are nice units, but remember, you're paying for it. This guy was, what was it, $85,000, but pretty dang nice. You got even little windows, USB chargers up there in your bunks. So this is another 4-person, 5-person sleeper. We'll flip over to a new brand that I haven't seen before called Wild. They're just getting started, and I'll let them walk through their trailer.
This unit is a 12 by 6. It's fiberglass construction, foam insulated, so super stout, super insulated. Just one switch there up there in the front. You push the switch, it lowers the axle down, it cams over, and it just rides on independent suspension here. It's just a shock. Super smooth riding. You can pull it at whatever speed you want, basically. So around the back, we got just your normal man door, but a lot of people have been interested in more of a toy hauler model of it, which would be this. It's just a double door. One door would pin shut, and you have one that opens, so you can fit your 4-wheelers, razors, or your trail model razors will fit in it. 4-wheeler with tracks to pull it. All fiberglass construction, aluminum frame underneath it. Nothing's gonna rust, rot. Your wiring is inside your shell on them, so you don't ever have to worry about corrosion on your wiring.
How much does it weigh?
1,800 pounds is all this unit weighs. So if your 4-wheeler's out on the ice, with the caution, you could bring this out. So here on the inside, we're just all fiberglass, 1-piece shell like the outside. You got your normal LED lights. Nice. It's no sharp corners. It's all fiberglass, so you can wash it all down. It cleans up really nice. Got some USB chargers on the side. This is all optional. You can move anything how you want. Right now we just have, for this show, we have just normal chairs sitting in here, but you can option in benches, shelves, beds. You got your regular power outlets up front. This one is equipped with a heat and AC unit here on the ceiling, but the original one that will just be in these from the factory is just going to be a propane heater up front there, just an in-wall one. But
that's an option. If
this is an option if you're interested in using it for more of a camper style. They come with AC in them.
And the windows look like they have a screen on them. This one's probably easier to see. They got a screen. They slide open and shut as a camper, and then also really nice for ice fishing as well.
We can also option it with different windows. They can be moved anywhere on this shelf, so it can be lowered, higher. Basically, yeah. You can put some up front if that's what you were more interested in. These benches up front are removable. They don't have to come with it, but you can option it with it. Yeah, kind of just a blank shell. In the flooring, holes can be put anywhere in this unit. Back further, the only place they can't is we have stiffeners in the floor here for the axle, but other than that, they're movable. These are the electric screw cylinders here that lift and lower the camper.
Yeah, and they don't take up much space in here, so it's still giving you plenty of width.
Yeah, and then they're also hidden from the elements this way, so you don't ever have ice or anything affecting your lifting capabilities. Each one lifts about 2,000 pounds, with this unit only being 1,800. You have plenty of breakout force from the ice too.
And then the inside, it looks like it was about 6.5 wide, and then you probably had
12-foot length here.